we just said, hey, shirts, hats, $20. Take your hat and shirt off right now and put mine on. I'll give you both 10, 20 for 2. And they're just like,
okay,
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
and so all over the show, everybody's like, who are these people? Yeah,
it's him.
It's
Andy.
We did it again.
We did it again.
This is the perfect case study of the successful of this program.
Got me.
But to just kind of further that and speed that up is from there, we just by a 20 by 20 made a lot of noise with a small space. They moved us to another space. That's actually the year we had Joe Rogan, Eva Shockey, Cameron Haynes, everybody. We created a line that blocked up the whole entire row that they got. Every vendor was mad at us because the row waiting to meet these people.
You disrupted, made noise.
Yep, and so so Ray came to Casey and I and said, I love what you guys are doing. You're bringing something that we haven't had at the show almost ever. I need you to be the anchor. I need you to get in the back. And I need you to help me build this thing out. So Mountain Ops from then on out, Casey and I worked every year, and we came to this back wall, then we came to 3100 over their back wall, and we built that whole hall. And Mountain Ops became the anchor. We were the party, we were the fun, and we helped build this show with our partnership with Ray and the Hunt Expo. And it's cool to be here now and just see that all doors open now. In fact, our booth now. Black Flag, you saw it. It's in the cul-de-sac. Yeah. So we were in the main hall in 2020. We're doing it again. Like, we're back in the probably most undesired spot, but we're still drawing people in, and they're coming and having a good experience, which is fantastic.
Yeah, they are. Andy's taking pictures. Sorry.
He's distracted again.
And
Squirrels.
So now I want to send it back to Casey.
So anyway, so through all that experience of 10 years show, feedback, like literally talking with thousands and thousands of customers, what we decided was, okay, let's take all this data and let's recreate our Ignite product.
Yeah.
And so our Black Flag Revenge is similar but different. The easiest way to explain it, Revenge was Black Flag's Ignite was created in 2016. We used the science that was available and ingredients that were available in 2016. I think that was also the same year that like the iPhone 10 came out. And so fast forward 10 years, there's new science, new ingredients, new ways of creating a similar experience, but a more powerful, enhanced experience. So that's what we've put into our Black Flag Revenge. So this is more of an iPhone 16 Pro.
I'm with you.
Max.
Okay? Max.
Yeah.
That's what you got,
Max,
Mike.
yeah.
I got
So
12. As your son told me, there's five staple ingredients?
Key ingredients.
Yeah.
So those 5 ingredients, you can read them, or why don't you read them for everybody? Can you read?
Oh,
Okay.
No,
That's
yeah.
right.
Can we turn on the audio audible story that?
Voice to.
So he
Is there an audible?
Yeah. We're gonna have you narrate.
Hello, I can't read either. T-Crine?
T-Cream.
Give me the sheet.
T-Crine. Guys,
So
Black Flag Revenge
I
has
did
a
that on
beautiful
purpose.
ingredient. It's called
T-Crine.
T-Crine. Yeah, it's good.
T-Crine.
It helps you
Hey.
to eliminate crime.
Per Nate Thomas, T-Crine.
T-Crime.
Okay, so
Change the name.
these are known as like branded products. These have had like extensive studies put behind them. They've had all kind of research put behind them. Typically, when a company is making a supplement, they'll put one branded product inside. Okay, so if you look at the back, you'll see like a fancy logo on the back, and they're really like touting that one ingredient that's in there.
T-Crine.
T-Crine.
T-Crine. Big one.
We did that 5 times, and those branded products, they're incredibly expensive, and so that's typically why they only put one ingredient in, because they're like, we can only justify putting one in because we need to save and make more margin on our product. Well, we're crazy, and we're like, let's make the best freaking drink out there. Let's make the best experience somebody can have. Let's put no reserves behind it. Price doesn't matter. Like, let's get the best experience that an individual can have. So Teocrine is one of them. Dynamine is one of them. Alpha GPC, tyrosine, and nitrosogene. So
Thank God I gave that to you.
I
Yeah,
know,
bro.
right?
I actually would love to hear you roll call that.
Now that I've said them, here, we're going to give it to you. You said
No.
it.
Here's the quiz.
I'm not going to dive
on,
into what
hold on.
everything does.
Teocrine. Dynamine.
We're good.
We're good.
Alpha GPC.
Okay.
3 for 3.
Tyrosinine. Close.
Tyrosine.
Okay. Nitrosogenine.
3 out of 5, bro.
Nitrogen.
He just at the last one, he's like, fuck it, I give up.
Yeah. Close.
Okay, so to break what
Science.
those 5
Science.
things down do for you, okay? So it's an energy, focus, which is what Ignite was, but then we've added clarity and calming to it. And also, one of the ingredients in there also helps you to be able to go to sleep at night. it doesn't put you to sleep when you drink it, but it actually helps you sleep at night.
It's a mood. It's a mood enhancer.
And it enhances mood. So these are all nootropics, which help to increase brain stimulation. So there's a nootropic blend that's inside of the Ignite product. This would be like like that, but on steroids. So what this is meant to do is to really stimulate and enhance cognitive function, brain power, and speed. It actually makes colors brighter. There's some really incredible science behind nootropics. Nootropics are becoming more familiar nowadays. When we launched that 10 years ago, like nobody even knew how to say nootropics.
I would have known how. It's obvious I would have known how to say that.
And obviously, truth be told, we've got a bottle here unopened. We probably all should have drank this before we started this podcast.
Likely.
Oh,
I would have gotten 5 for 5.
I had enough of your samples over there.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Dialed. Yeah, here
So-
Casey and I are off doing weaves, and you guys are all
Micah's over here like, look at these
we know
colors.
what's
Look at
These colors are
Have you guys
coloring.
noticed this
The
sign over
snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Hey, he does know movie lines.
Oh, he does too, for sure.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just jumped in at halftime.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Next time, show up for practice.
so we were like, hey, let's do something stupid. Let's do something nobody else wants to do, which is literally make, people can say they have the best product out there. They like maybe 1/20th of the best product out there,
Right.
because we literally took the best things out there in a nootropic blend, put them inside of this, and you can really feel it. The other thing that we wanted to do that was some of the feedback that we got was over 10 years like of trade shows, people were like, do you have anything that's a little bit more tart or a little more sour? Everything profiled at Mountain Ops was more sweet. So we've added a different flavor profile to this.
How did you guys experience the
I like the
four
pink
flavors?
lemonade the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Pink
the Country
Plunder.
Time lemonade.
Yep.
But I did which one did I buy?
Did you do Red Tide?
The
That
watermelon.
was Savage Sunrise.
Savage Sunrise.
Yeah, the strawberry watermelon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Savage Sunrise. Yep.
Yeah.
And then what did
So-
you like?
I like the pink
Did you like
plunder.
Pink Plunder?
Yeah, the pink
Pink
plunder,
Plunder.
and my second was the red tide.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's country time. It's pirate time. Like,
All right, dude.
Country
It's
Time
money.
pink lemonade,
It
man.
is.
let's go.
Yeah.
So what's cool is with the Revenge and the way that we came up with that name. It was intentional. It's meaningful, but it's not actually fully vengeful. It's literally like an intention to get revenge on the things that you're not satisfied with.
Right.
So like if you don't like what you did yesterday, like get revenge on
Get
yesterday and
after it,
make
Yeah.
today better.
Yeah.
If your girlfriend dumps you and you're freaking pissed on it, like let's work on your revenge body, okay? and let's go.
get in ship shape.
Yeah. So
It's time to jump ship from this
so
one
it's-
because this ship is got a big hole, and you guys need to like
That
slam
one
down.
sailed.
Yeah, that thing sailed. I mean, we can go nautical
Keep
on
your
this.
freaking
like,
mind out of the
days.
gutter. Keep your mind out of the gutter, Nate.
Well,
Don't go down there.
True story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shorten the story, but true story. Casey's credit again. He walks in the office, and we've been ideating. And what do we call this? And Casey walks in, and in Casey fashion, he goes, "Okay, I want everybody to sit down. I've come up with the name. I'm not looking for votes. It's what it's going to be. I'm going to write it up here, and then I'm going to tell you how I came up with it and why." And all of us are just like, okay, clash is in session. Casey's like, when Casey has figured something out, he knows it's the right thing. It's like trying to change his mind is almost impossible. And it's honestly a beautiful quality.
Do you guys have to say aye? Like,
Oh, yeah, no, I know
Oh,
he
yeah.
said, ahoy.
oh,
Ahoy. Yeah. And Casey walks in, he says, okay, and he just asked the question. He says, okay, what was the most famous, and I'm going to ask you the same question, see if you know the answer. If you don't, it's okay. What is the most famous, notorious pirate ship that was in the pirate ship fleet that most people know or recognize from one of the most famous pirates? And if you don't know, it's okay.
the real ones. I don't know. Like I want to say Black Pearl just because of.
Yeah,
Okay,
Black
okay.
Pearl.
Like, that's
definitely fake fleet.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I
know
I
it's
want
fake,
to
but
want to
like
feel
the
like
one
Johnny
that-
Depp.
Armada
was
pops in
real,
my
but-
mind.
I
Listen,
want to say they're Armada, but I don't think that's right.
Armada is the group of ships
Okay.
Yeah.
that would carry the gold back to Spain.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was an armada.
Mhm.
Okay, the answer. Oh, do you want to try?
No, I'm good.
You're
I'm good
good?
on it.
Okay. The answer to the question is Queen Anne's Revenge.
I was
Oh,
gonna say
Blackbeard
that.
ship.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say
Yeah,
that.
and once you say, you're like, oh yeah, obviously,
Duh.
And so Casey's like, we're gonna call it Revenge, and then he explained what he just did behind that, and all of us were like, I got chills that day. I was like, bro, like, that's perfect.
awesome.
How
Sucks.
nobody has really flipped the script on revenge. Usually it's tied to vengeance, get revenge on someone.
Right.
The way he described it and explained it, I was like, there's a total story to be shared about that, and a way you can build a community around a word that seems more almost like dark, and
Yeah.
now we're bringing light to it.
Right.
And so that was the whole idea that Casey had. So it was really cool when he came in that day.
That
and
is
did
That's
that.
Flipping the
badass.
script.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So that's currently the product offering that we have outside of T-shirts and hats.
Which
Awesome.
look cool.
Some of the best
Dude, I like these
logo
things, man. Yeah.
logos out there.
And
I
obviously we're crazy too because Casey and I were just, we both love and have been inspired by like Steve Jobs. Like what he accomplished at Apple and the dent he made in the universe is something that we've always looked up to and admired. And so even like we were like, dude, we're going to make sure it has a really badass package.
yeah.
Tell me a supplement company that's putting it in a bag. We're like, hey, this is a treasure chest. We want you to open the chest. We want you to look inside. We want you to pull out the gold, the loot, and be able to consume it and enjoy it. And so like even we get customers all the time that send us messages that says, dude, ordered the product. I got it.
And then I didn't want to open it.
And yeah, they're like, I didn't throw my box away, but I
Dude,
don't
I
know
can
what to
see
do
that.
with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, just throw your extra coins in there. Like, who carries around coins anymore? Like, sorry, just add a slit and do
Trump's
a piggy
getting rid of the penny.
bullion.
Yeah, just add your doubloons in there.
The
But-
balloons.
What's
There you
funny
go.
is it costs 3 cents to make a penny. That's why they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, they're getting rid
And
of
they're
the
going to
penny.
keep the nickel. It keeps 8 cents to make a nickel.
Dude,
Yeah.
it
Makes
makes
perfect sense. It makes perfect
Like
sense.
we're all digital now. We get it.
Baby steps. Baby
That's
steps.
badass. You open it up, says never
was gonna say
surrender.
there's
Yeah,
a handful of Easter
underneath that right there, you say raise the black, right? So raise the black lid right there.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
raise
Yeah,
the
I didn't see
black,
that. Raise the black.
never
and
surrender.
Never surrender.
Okay,
and-
here's an Easter egg that most people probably don't get. So wait. Don't grab the bottle. Pull
Okay.
on the pink. Okay, that raises it. And then there's another Easter egg inside.
Oh, shit. Like this?
Yeah, see all the design on the inside?
Oh, hell.
Most people just pull the bottle
Yeah.
out.
Right.
I could saw another whole, like,
Experience
it's
outside
a
of
So
that.
we-
complete, like, Caribbean
Yep.
ship
So like that's the
scene.
Sunrise,
savage
and there's the
sunrise.
ship.
So each
like,
of them have
watch
their
this
own
one. This one
type.
Casey came up with. This
This
one's actually
one's
super
probably
cool.
the coolest one, actually.
Casey's like, okay, I want what I want for Pink Plunder. He's like, I want it to have a skull. Casey loves skulls. He's like, I want that skull to be inside
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
a jar or a vase. What would be the correct word?
Pitcher.
A pitcher, not a vase. That's for flowers. A pitcher of lemonade. So when you pull this up, you've got you've got the skull inside. That's inside
Inside a lemonade
inside
pitcher.
a
the-
lemonade pitcher.
That's awesome.
That's
and
cool as
so
hell.
some cool
Dude.
design artwork. But it's again, everything that Casey and I and our team now and our partners that we have here with us now at Black Flag is being intentional about everything we do. Just what it, like it said earlier, like what it meant to raise a black flag was to signal your intention.
Yeah.
So what our hope with Black Flag is that we can, as Casey said, inspire others to also raise a black flag in their individual life, as well as the investment and business side of our business, where we help founders and operators raise black flags on their own brands to go out and take from the market what you will, or as an individual, take from life what you will, because life is just never going to give you anything. You're not entitled to or you deserve anything. You have to, in your life, make your own way. Just like pirates did, you have to get out there and find whatever the treasure is you want. And so what we're seeking after and who we're seeking to, let's say, join the crew, are adventure seekers. People who want to seek adventure in their life. And whatever that adventure is and whatever that means to you, we hope that Black Flag can be the inspiration, the consumables, the products, the community, and the brand that will help you be inspired to go out, be adventurous, do things you've never done before, go to places you've never seen, and find treasures beyond measure on horizons that you will say someday, bring me the horizon, because I want this life that I'm dreaming of, and I'm tired of thinking about it with my eyes closed. I want to dream with my eyes wide open, and I want to go build a meaningful life with the people I love and do something special.
Find
awesome.
that
That's great.
booty.
Yeah,
I wanna
that
find the booty,
and
dude.
then surrender it.
Then and then say, dude,
Make
I'm
them
gonna
surrender
Yeah,
it.
make them surrender that booty, dude.
Yeah. This was a perfect. I didn't know what to expect bringing these
Dude,
guys
this
over here.
has
You know
been
what we're going
awesome.
to talk
This has
about.
been
I was
great.
like, oh, we'll just start.
And what's cool
record.
is we're all friends now.
we
Oh,
just,
hell
we
yeah.
just met
Happened
each other
that fast.
45 minutes
We're
ago.
going
Did we
hunting
just become best
together.
friends?
Yep.
Yep.
But I think it's
Even better,
a
we have it
perfect
when we're
setup
40.
because you have a new brand, disrupting the space and the leader of the space when it comes to that, and you got a podcast that's the best podcast out there.
Yeah.
So
So when you
just
got
wins.
the best of
I mean,
both worlds,
#1
where worlds
hunting
collide.
podcast in Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think
Somebody
it's
said that one time.
Self-proclaimed. We don't
Yeah.
know.
I think a podcast in Mizzou with some hunting in Mizzou is next.
Come on down, man.
It's not a bad idea.
We got you. We got
I
you covered.
love whitetail hunting
coyotes,
so
too.
much.
Come
Dude,
on with it.
Yotes, let's
You-
get them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thermal
absolutely.
season
Smoke
right
a
now.
pack, right? Let's
Right
smoke
now.
a pack a day.
Absolutely.
I'm all about that. Casey and I have been fortunate in our careers, and I think what I loved about what you guys said, this is cool for all of you guys that listen to these guys. I mean, these guys shared briefly with us just like why they're doing this and the why behind this, and it's rooted in all the adventures that you're seeking. Going elk hunting,
exactly what you're
Western
talking about.
hunting, Eastern hunting with friends, conversations like this with guys that we would have maybe never met each other. I think it's so cool in the world we live in to have a platform like what you guys have built and are building, and to be intentional about why you're doing it. And that, to just pull one all the way back, the reason why, honestly, Casey and I started Harbertson Design was, as we described, like to do something ourselves. We were stoked
Have
to
our
build
own
it, have
thing.
our own thing.
Yeah.
And Casey and I actually started a business called Zill Outdoors inside of that marketing company as a way for us to A/B test and figure out how to do social media. And Zill Outdoors grew to hundreds of thousands of followers in the shortest amount of time, and we were blowing up all these brands with it. And the only reason why we did it is because we wanted free gear. Just like when you guys said, we just want some free
Who
gear.
doesn't love free
stuff?
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were doing stuff for Vortex, First Light, all these guys, and like they'd send us free gear, and it was so great. And then obviously it turned to something so much more. But one thing I want to say, in kind of like grouping this all together is oh shoot, I'm not gonna get emotional. Okay, not emotional. I'm grateful. Yeah. Yeah.
Snap out of it.
You do me. That's how we roll in our house. Chuck and Larry. My brother and I are indebted to and deeply grateful for our father. Our father is who raised us outdoors. We had our last hunt with Dad. He's alive. I'm crying. He's alive. He's not dead. It's just Dad has raised us in this space, and he taught us everything we knew. And we had our last hunt with him last season, where it took how many years for him to draw that tag?
Almost 30.
30 years to draw a
Wow.
tag here in Utah, a state that he's lived and raised and been born in.
That's crazy.
And we went on a premium unit, a unit that Casey hunted on himself and was fortunate to draw before Dad.
Well, I did
but he did
archery.
archery, which made it a little bit easier. But everything that my brother and I are and who we've become and who we are is because of our parents. And a lot of what we know and understand this space, what we've learned, is because our dad taught us. We were
That's
raised
awesome.
outdoors. And so
Absolutely.
we love this space. We love the community.